I'm so tired right now that I almost just let coffee brew without a mug underneath. Excellent. Oh my god. I feel so tired, and then it hit me. I did some brainstorming, carried the 1, dropped the 2. I got 4 hours of sleep last night, maybe 5. Tiredness aside, I did manage to meet a deadline that was for end of day today. EOD, some office slang. So I'm glad I did that. But the gears aren't working right now today. Oh yeah, you really can see my untidy closet. The jeans I'm still debating on returning in the corner there. Cool, 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 cool. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome to my show. I thought I had filmed everywhere in this apartment, but not on the kitchen floor, so. Last week I posted an IKEA haul with tons of kitchenware and stuff, and that shopping trip prompted my grandparents to look within their kitchen at my parents' place, because when they come to Canada, they stay with my parents, but there's an apartment in the basement that is pretty much filled with all their things that, or a lot of their things that they had when they lived in Canada. I ended up picking out a few things from their kitchen that I wanted to bring back with me to the city. So I guess this is a kitchen haul grandparent edition. This is one of the glasses I picked up from IKEA, and one of the first things my grandmother said to me was like, "Why did you buy this?" I have those, which it's not the same glass. This one's bigger and stuff, but it gives the same effect. So I figured, you know what, I'll take 2 of these babies. They're a little bit more detailed at the bottom. Some flowers on there. So cute. It's funny though, because I know that this is something that a few years ago I would have felt like is very dated, but it's come back. Things come back even in the kitchen. I also got a matching little, I guess, mug. Probably good for tea or something small. I talked about in that haul video last week that I really am trying to go for more of an eclectic look in my kitchen. So that means not buying multiples of everything and anything. When I see something I like, just buying 1 or 2. So I took one of these beautiful brown plates. This has no significance to you, but this is a plate that when I think about having breakfast with my grandparents in the morning, this is a plate that always comes to mind. English muffins, toast, delivered on this little plate here. Fancy ridged bowl. How cute. I feel like this would be even good for jewelry. This brown glass tinted bowl, this is what I would picture being great for berries. This one's my favorite one. It's so my grandparents' kitchen, you know? Oh, and then, wait right there. They also let me take 2 more of my favorite knives ever. And it was so cute because once I picked out the knives that I wanted, my grandfather got out his knife sharpening kit and was sharpening them for me to make sure that they were good to go. It was a really nice little moment with them. My grandparents ended up leaving last week back to Portugal, and I had spent their last week in Canada with them. I had gone back to my parents' place, and I got to spend a lot of time in the kitchen with my grandmother. I was really being intentional to be super present that week, and I'm so glad I did, because I just feel like we created some really special memories. There's one day in particular where I just spent the whole day with my grandmother one-on-one in the kitchen, baking and cooking things and watching and recording recipes and blah blah blah. Because they were here for like 3 months, which is one of the longest visits they've done when they do come to Canada, you just kind of get used to having them there more regularly, and I really love that. So it's been a bit of a hard adjustment, them gone, but just gives me a reason to go to Portugal that much sooner. It also baffled me how by the end of their visit, how much stronger my Portuguese was, both in comprehension and in just like, they would ask me something and the instinct, like I would instinctually respond without thinking too much about it. And that was a cool feeling, because it's just sometimes more of a struggle for me to form sentences and think about the word that I know in the deep depths of my brain. It is there, but in the moment is hard to come to the forefront of my brain. I really need to figure out this whole Portuguese practice thing, because I think I could do it. if I was just consistent with it, I think something would happen there. One of the songs on my workout playlist that pumps me up is Laugh Now, Cry Later by Drake. I think it makes me feel more like a Toronto gal than blasting Drake. I'm gonna try working out for the first time with these new sapatos. Oh, look at me already practicing my Portuguese. These sapatos that I bought at Costco, again, when I was back home. They're very lightweight. I think they were 40 bucks. They're by Skechers. They're slip-on sneakers, so these look like laces, but they're actually just slip-ons. And I think they're gonna be good for working out because they're super lightweight, and I don't currently have workout shoes, which isn't good for some of the workouts I do. You really should have some ankle stability. So I'm gonna see if these work. I might need something a little bit more structured, and then I'll just use these for outside shoes during the spring, summer season, but hopefully this is gonna work out nicely. I'm not gonna lie to you, that workout wrecked me. Always tough, the first workout back. And then immediately when I finished my workout, I looked at my watch. I saw I had an email that I had to deal with. Went to go deal with that for 20 minutes, and now we're here and we gotta figure out dinner. I should probably change first though. He wasn't a good bachelor.
He wanted to test all of the, take them all for a test drive.
Yeah, you're not
And
wrong.
I watched any other bachelors to sit there and say, do they all do that?
Good morning. This is the current outfit situation today. I think I'm gonna be able to, when I go to do errands right now, wear my fall coat and fall booties because it looks warm out there, guys. It's gonna be above 0 today, so I'm ready. It feels like the beginningness of spring. Crossbody. This is very fall 2021 vibes. I'm going back in time. I've got the keys too. Love this little Lululemon keychain. It just makes it really easy to find what I'm looking for. Begin to explain how magical of an experience that was. I was arguably overdressed. I feel like anyone who lives in Ontario or surrounding provinces knows just how incredible it feels when spring starts to make its appearance. Did do some shopping. Let me show you what went down. I am just about to run out of coffee. I did get a new pod called Celelio. It's supposed to be a fruity one, less intense on the coffee scale, so I figure that that's like a really good afternoon coffee possibly. And then the other ones I get are caramel cookie, vanilla custard pie, and when I don't want something super flavored, because these do have some sort of taste to them, then I go for Malazio, and that's how I survive life, basically. That's done. I was about to run out in the next like couple days, so I'm glad I am stocked up. The mail delivered to me, not fun stuff. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, look at this. It's from Kate Somerville. How do I open it? Oh, what is that? Look at that. That's so cool. Resurfacing body scrub. Oh, this is exactly what I need. I actually was just thinking the other day that I need to get something for exfoliating. Apply the treatment in the shower, allow to sit for up to 3 minutes and rinse. Ooh, I really am excited about this. Thank you so much, Kate Somerville. Okay, so I had gone to Indigo for one reason and one reason only, and it was to pick up the next installment in Jennifer L. Armentrout's series. This is the 4th book in the Blood and Ash world, called The War of Two Queens, and it's an Indigo special edition. I had to get it because I want to read this after I finish the book I'm currently reading, which I'm going to talk to you about later today because it's so far a really good one. Then I was browsing around and I saw other things. The first one was this book right here called In a New York Minute by Kate Spencer. It was like at the new releases section, and come on. The cover, New York, rom-com. I don't want to bore you by reading the whole synopsis here, but if you want to pause the video, there it is. Or there's a link down in the description box below you can check out, find out all the deets. But I just thought it sounded really great, and then it was 20 bucks. I liked the cover and I was like, ooh, I shouldn't, but I did. What are you gonna do? And then another book I got is from an author I really loved in the past. Her name's Lauren Lane. I've talked about her books a lot on here. She had the oh, what is it called? There's a trilogy set in Manhattan that was like Chef's Kiss, and then she had To Sir with Love, which was like You've Got Mail-esque book. If you like You've Got Mail, you'll probably really like that one. It's a really cute read. So she has a new one called Made in Manhattan. And yeah, I really loved her books, and I feel like this was a rarity for me to pick up a book from an author I haven't read before in physical copy. Typically, I reserve fiction purchases for authors that I have read in the past and know I typically like their books, so that I'm not filling my apartment with too much shit. Shit being books, and books should never be in the same word or in the same sentence as shit. So I have deep regrets about that. Let's rewind. Okay, that never happened. But yeah, typically Lauren Lane's books are very like sweet, cute, light reads. And I don't know, I guess the spring weather influenced me into adding some of these to my collection. Tao, Caitlin. I was weak and I should be buying fiction books on my Kindle. What are you gonna do? Except fantasies. Fantasies like this, I cannot do on the Kindle because it will drive me berserk to not be able to quickly flip back and reread certain parts. It's easier for me to refresh my memory on series when they're in physical form. So, you know, that's the exception there. And let me just say, Indigo today, the vibes were immaculate. I know I'm always ranting about how great Indigo is. It's my happy place when I'm feeling like a little down or homesick, or I need to be nurtured. That's where I go. It's somewhere that is so wrapped up in my identity, it's concerning. But today I was there, barely anyone was around because it was a weekday and I went right like after it opened. There was an employee reading like a children's book to a group of kids and they were so into it. It's just, everywhere I went in that store today, my heart just filled. I'm getting hungry because I didn't eat breakfast, and that's a mistake. So I think I'm gonna do pancakes and maybe greenify them a little bit because today is St. Patty's Day and I feel like being festive. Who says you can't make green pancakes at 25, you know? I mixed my milk with frozen spinach and banana to get the green color. And we're just gonna use this as the liquid base for my regular pancake recipe and hope for the best. You see it?
It is. I'm watching.
I'm so excited. I wasn't sure if the egg was gonna overtake.
No, it's still very green.
It's still so green. Oh, and we're making green pancakes in a green pan.
And your little thingy is green too. With your whisk.
Green. And my whisk is green. I'm on brand. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nadine, this looks so cool. Hold on one second. I'm on to something here. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, that may have been me then. Say hi.
That's okay. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so here is where we're at. I think this looks way better than I anticipated it to. I really thought that spinach was going to look like not as intensely green as it is turning out to be. Okay, let's get this stove going. I'm really sorry for this angle. I don't know what's happening here. Usually the camera.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I was talking to them, but sure, you two.
Oh.
You two.
Me. Well, I have
It is dawning on me that it is 1:22 in the afternoon. I have not yet eaten a single thing today. Horrible. This is where you, as the viewer watching me, the quote unquote, as the people say, influencer, should not be influenced by me.
Okay, moment of truth. Good?
It's a pancake.
It's a pancake. It tastes like a pancake.
A little banana goodness.
Yeah, there you go. You sneak the veg in.
Oh my gosh, I really am a mom.
You are. It's actually kind of crazy.
Never ended up making it to the grocery store, so I need to go pick up a couple things. And this is the fit for the grocery store. I have a t-shirt on and this black open coat, which might still be a little overdressed right now. I don't know. It's 15 degrees out. What's prompting this trip is really because I need eggs. I'm out of eggs and I want cookies tonight. So I'm gonna pick up some Pillsbury cookies. That should be all I get. Let's see if that actually happens though. I don't have faith in myself. My phone, I need a bag. Let's go. I've taken a shower and the hair is rapidly poofing. I went on that mission for cookies and I found these. I ended up getting my eggs, some cheese, cookies, I think some frozen plant-based nuggets, and then before I knew it, I had spent 40 bucks on a handful of things. So inflation's a fun time these days. I can't tell you how happy it makes me that it's like 7:20-ish in the evening and I'm still getting sunlight. It is impeccable. I feel so much happier. But the book that I'm currently reading, that I'm about 64% of the way through, is Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. And it is so good right now. It's enemies to lovers trope-esque, fake dating-esque. It's got some humor, it's got some spice. I'm liking all of it so far. Like I said, I'm not finished it yet, but it's got me hooked. So I figured I'd share. Again, I'll have details linked in the description box below. Sometimes I just like to turn everything off. Like no TV, no music, no phone, and just take these moments to ponder, soak it in, just be very present. It's silly to talk about, but I feel like when you do it, that's where you realize like how powerful it can be to just take a second to do nothing. Like even taking 60 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes to just be quiet and be in the moment that you're in and see what pops up into your brain, express some gratitude for things that are happening in your life. It makes you realize how little we do that in our everyday life because we're just busy as we are with getting through our to-do lists and doing what we need to do and going to work and getting chores done and doing errands, and all very you know, valid things. They're part of the life experience, but it does require, I think, a more intentional step to just really like stop what you're doing. There's something very cathartic about it. Oh my god. Oh, that's I thought that was a sunset happening. It's just battery operated candles. When did that happen? Huh. These candles have been so nice. I got them off of Amazon and I had bought them during Christmas to decorate the apartment, but they've added such a nice glow to the space. I had them in my living room, but they're really nice in my bedroom right now because I usually go to bed a bit earlier to do some reading. And the ambiance is there. Set a timer for 16 minutes.
Starting now.
This cookie isn't horrible, but I'm pretty sure they did a collaboration with Cinnabon that was a bit better. No offense, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Got the kettle going so I can make myself a tea. This is one of my favorite tea mugs from David's Tea. All the leaves that are black will eventually turn this lighter green color once heat is put into it. And I'm going to be having an organic peppermint tea this fine evening. No offense to tailors of Harrogate since 1886, but you guys really need to figure out your tea bag situation, because for some reason these tea bags require you to pull this up, and you have to do so very delicately, or you will rip the entire bag. And I have done that many, many times. Ripped many of Taylor's, but the taste is fine. So there's that. I'd say for the past like couple months now, I've been having tea at night, embracing more tea in my life, and I'm trying to build myself up to eventually liking green tea, because green tea has so many incredible health benefits and I want to be able to have it on a consistent basis. So peppermint tea is kind of like we're making the way there. Gonna have my vitamins too. And if you're wondering what vitamins I take, I'm kind of purposely not sharing it. Not because I'm trying to gatekeep my vitamins, but because honestly, it's such a personal thing. And what I might need might not be what you need. So I just feel like it's one of those things where, I don't know if it's really super helpful to share it. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was off. Would you like to see the magic happen? Pay attention. So pretty. Set a timer for 5 minutes, please. My friends laugh at me when I say thank you and please to my friend there, but I always think if AI is gonna take over the world, I want them to know I was polite. I joke, I joke, I joke. They're not gonna care if I was polite.